Okay, so we're back, and Rudy Ignace and EMK have it in, and Rudy Ignace takes down the whole pot with a low of 8 deuce 578, ace deuce 578, and the high I think it was 2 pair, yeah, 2 pair aces and eights. So it's down to 5 people left still, and I think it's about started at 1900, so it's 3 hours, exactly 3 hours in. And of course we're in the money right here. So he took that whole thing in with a pair of nines. It's Omaha high-low right now. Bruiser took it in the last pot. So the limits are 12, 24. Doug Howard bets out 1200 in the pot, and he's called by Bruiser. And the action's on fat stacks now. And he folds. Becomes ace. Doug Howard bets out 2400. Called by Bruiser. The duck on the river. And he takes in the whole pot with the flush. So that gives Bruiser the chip lead right there. He had an ace-high flush. So if Fat Stacks calls this, it's going to put EMK all in. And he does. Some sort of chips are going in no matter what. 8400 pot. He has aces behind him with a deuce 7. And that'll take out the whole pot. He won the high with the trip aces and the low with ace deuce 457. So that's a really good hand. So the pot's 6K. Still at limit Omaha high-low. Bet out by 1200 to 24, and it's called by Doug Howard. So it's a low board, and all in by EMK, who has hit the high with the aces, and Doug Howard took the low with ace deuce 3, 4, 6. So EMK, Fat Stacks, and Rudy are kind of short stacked for the blinds and limit of the bet. So right now everybody's just checking around, and Fat Stacks bets out 1200 to EMK. He's going to fold out, and Bruiser will think about it and fold. So raises it up to 2400 first act. Doug Howard folds, Rudy folds, and Eric will fold also. So as to the big blind, be 1200 to get in and see a flop, but he raises it up to 36. It's 12 more, so the pot's built to 7800. Bets 1200 into it. Looks like it's going to get him in right here. So a flush draw and kings with a flush draw and a straight draw now. So actually brings trip nines, but that gave him the flush on the turn. On the turn. So he'll take the high and the low, of course, with the whole pot with the flush. They want him at a low. So let's see here. Fat Stacks finishes out in 5th place. Takes home 1197. And EMK is all in, looking to triple up against Rudy Ignace and Doug Howard. And on the river, Doug Howard bets on the side pot, and Rudy takes in the side pot, and they chop the main pot. No, Rudy Ignace won more than he won the main. Let's see, he won the low for 2,400, and then he won the. He tied for the low main. He won the high. No, I'm be honest, I totally suck at this high-low stuff. I don't know shit about it. I just stick to high Omaha or hold them. Maybe stud here and there, but you guys are better than me at this. Check, 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 check. EMK's all in again, and they flip him over, and EMK, does he have hands? No. And he's out. So he's going to finish out in 4th place, $17.10. So that's a good return for a $350 buy-in. So we're down to our last 3, Bruiser, Doug Howard, and Rudy Ignace. So what we'll do is come back in just a little bit and then catch the end here after this hand, and we'll come back and catch the final 3, and then hopefully go ahead and catch a heads up and close it out in the 3rd part.